Hello everyone, this is Razorflamekun, and today I'm going to be showing you Pokemon Puzzle Challenge for the Game Boy Color. First off, it's a match 3 puzzle game, but there's more to it. So to start, I'm just going to go into this and just explain a few of the mechanics really quick. So you're going to see the stack raised this high most of the time. First thing I'm going to explain is chains. So this is a chain, and that is a combo as well. So a chain is when you match and then wait, and then stuff falls. So a combo is when you do more than 3. So those are 2 examples of combos there. The other things I'll explain in the run. So we'll go ahead and get started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we're playing on Intense. Intense is the hardest difficulty in the game. And there's going to be it's going to be a trip. So the first thing I'm going to point out is that these opponents can drop a very, very high amount of garbage very fast. And the main thing that we're going to be doing to deal with them is we're going to be chaining garbage and sending them. So whenever you chain garbage, you actually deal damage to them. So this turns into an HP race, where you try and damage them down as quickly as possible, and once their HP reaches 0, that's it. The fight is done. So in this difficulty, they can send up to 10 chains, which you actually just saw. The other additional feature that they have is that they can heal themselves once they're below 33% of their HP. They can heal for a lot of damage. So we're going to try and keep that to a minimum, but it's very difficult to do. So another thing I'm going to have to explain eventually is stop time. Stop time is whenever you make a chain or combo when your screen is very high, like it is right now, you'll notice that the blocks are kind of frozen. That is what is called stop time, and whenever stop time runs out, it's noticeable because the blocks will sort of slump down. This Pidgey fight is not really going too good. He's gotten a number of heals off. Gonna stop that there, and that should be that. So knowing when to end your chain is very important. As you saw there, I knew that the 4 times chain would be enough damage to defeat the opponent. And knowing that is how you get good at running this game. This game is one of those that is very, very... This difficulty in and of itself is extraordinarily difficult you're on your first playthrough. Like, your first playthrough of this, you're going to get a continue. You're going to get probably 50 or 60 continues, because whenever you die in this difficulty and this difficulty only, it counts as a continue instead of having them go through all of your opponents or all of your Pokemon before. I think it's I think it's that way. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't done a continue in a long time. so I can't really say that for certain, but it would make sense if that was the case. So basically the fact of the matter is the higher the combo, the higher the chain, the more damage you do. And that's going to be important. I'm going to try and get this 2 off and then drop, and then that should kill. So overall, things are going pretty good. A minute is about the target time we're looking for. Now, normally in speedruns you use Chikorita for all these fights, but since this run's a long run, I just prefer to use different Pokemon, so that's what I do. Wow, these leg chains! So a leg chain is advanced technique where what you just saw happens. Basically, you space out the chain so that one chain happens, and then the next chain happens, and then the next chain happens, and so on and so forth. But there's a time in between each of them. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate, but that's fine. There's also stagger chains, which is what you just saw right now. Those are the bread and butter of this category. One thing to note is that Clefairy is in heal range and most likely will heal. I'm going to try and stop the chain and hope that she doesn't. She doesn't. So we're through stage 3. There are 13 stages in this, and we have to go through all 13. I'm hoping for no deaths, because the death can be costly in this difficulty. But we'll see what happens. No guarantees on that we won't get any deaths. Another thing you might notice me doing is evening my stack. I even my stack because it's just the way I play. I like keeping things nice and even, because sometimes the smaller blocks of garbage, which is what you're seeing at the top of the screen right now. Those can actually get uneven. And when they get uneven, bad things usually happen. The smaller garbage blocks can actually fall, and then you have to clear 2 sets of garbage instead of 1. And that's no good. There's the heal. Knowing when a Pokemon is going to heal in this difficulty is pretty important. Another thing to note is that none of these opponents can be one-shot. Meaning there's no way to deal enough damage to the opponents with one chain that they just die outright. That's not going to happen in this difficulty because they have too much HP. And their healing is so high. Well, their healing's high as well. And here's what I'm talking about with the split garbage. Although that wasn't a bad split, it could have been a bad split if that dropped 1 more, because I would have had to clear 2 sets of garbage instead of 1. There are also a couple of tricks I can do in this run. There's some frame perfect shenanigans you can do. I'm using the word shenanigans loosely. There's no, real glitches in this run. Okay, I'm going to try and get this off. And, okay, there we go. Ghastly's down. But yeah, there's no glitches in this run. Actually, I take that back. There are... there are... sorry about that. I have a cough right now, so... if you just hear me stop talking instantly, that's because I'm dealing with that. But as I was saying, there is one potential glitch that can happen, but it's fairly rare. It's called the no HP glitch or the zombie HP glitch, or It's called various things. Basically, what happens is your opponent goes down to 0 HP and doesn't die. It's extremely frustrating because it can make you lose minutes off of your run. Because they will most likely heal after that, and then you could spend minutes in the no HP portion of that. I've had happen to me 5 or 6 times in the 400 plus hours I've run this game, or I've played this game. I haven't run it for that long, but yeah. Okay, that was interesting. So normally what you want to do in these is you just want to do one chain, like a 10 or 11 chain, to get them down to low health, or to get them down about halfway, and then you want to do another chain to get them down all the way. I'm not very consistent at that setup, so I just go balls to the wall and hope everything works out. In that case, the times that I can get for this run are inconsistent. My average, though, is around 35 minutes, which is why 35 minutes is the estimate for this run. I'm going to clear out some of this, because as you clear garbage, you're going to get a lot of extraneous things that you don't really want, and that can hinder you. I'm also not getting very many chain opportunities here. The main method of dealing damage is chains, and you want to get it off of the garbage, but the garbage is inconsistent and completely random in which color garbage they actually send out. Okay, okay, so there's my first step, and that's fine. It was pretty late into the fight, so that's unfortunate, but it happens. But yeah, we'll just go from here. Alright, so, yeah, these opponents have a lot of HP, and every attack that you do deals a different amount of damage, depending upon how long the chain is, or how big the combo is. So, larger combo and chain will do a lot of damage, like you saw there. I don't know what that ended up being, but I think it ended up being like a 9 or 10 chain. And you saw that didn't kill it outright. Here I'm going to try and race and deal enough damage before he heals. Chances are I'm not going to do that. Yep, there's the heal. You know when they're going to heal? When they don't do any attacks, or when they send a 3 chain. Because usually they send a 3 chain and then immediately heal. Okay, good. So the second fight was very quick, and that's good. I'm just going to use a variety of Pokemon so that you hear every Pokemon, or a good number of them. One other thing is every Pokemon has a hidden power meter. when that power meter fills up, is what determines when they're going to attack. Certain Pokemon like Primate, they start out with their power meter completely full, so they attack instantly. And that's this is the only fight that is actually the case. There are other Pokemon that actually attack very fast, and that's because they have a small power meter that fills up quickly. So those fights are pretty not good because they're able to heal. That means that they're able to heal really fast as well. And that's not a good thing, because when you get them in the heal range, they can just heal and heal and heal and heal and heal, and you'll never be able to do enough. It'll just be a hard time to get them to defeat them. I like to throw in some combos with the chains when I'm able to, because it does deal chip damage, and over time that chip damage can actually pile up over time. That should kill. Okay, good. So far so good. We're roughly half of the way there. The game goes through all of the Johto gyms, and then the Elite Four, and then the champions. So, if you know Generation 2 Pokemon, which is Gold, Silver, Crystal, then all of these are going to be all of these trainers and Pokemon are gonna be very, very. You're gonna know them. Good, that's set up right away. I'm gonna drop the chain there because it would have been a bit cumbersome to continue the chain from there. Okay, split garbage. Yeah, so you can already see that my attacks are not dealing nearly the same amount of damage that they were, like, even 2 stages ago. That's because it just gets really... It just gets really... they just continue to ramp up the HP. Oh, there was a... That's the frame perfect. Caught a block in midair and swapped it. Those are not easy to do. There we go. Okay, cool. So, like I said in the beginning, my main form of I just split them down. It's not the most consistent way to get a lot of time. To get good times, but it's a way that I know how to deal with this difficulty. Whenever you're able to, you want to raise, because you'll give yourself more to work with. In this difficulty, you're not going to get very many opportunities to raise. And those that you get, you want to take advantage of. because the more panels you have to work with, the more damage you're going to be able to do. A little bit late there, but it's fine. Wasn't even gonna get over there in time, but that's fine. Oh, another weird chain number that they can do is 8 chains. And those are usually followed by a heal as well, but not always. Split garbage. Very nice. RNG was very helpful there. By the way, if I haven't mentioned, this game is very well known for having a lot of RNG. Heal RNG, garbage RNG, like anything that this that you can think of that could have RNG, this game has. The reason why there's garbage constantly falling is because the garbage is backed up from the attacks that they've already done and continue to do while you're cleaning up the garbage. So that's why the screen is pretty much always full in this difficulty.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, we have $4.99, or McGroom donates $4.99, $4.99, and says, whoever that anonymous donor was yesterday, I can't be stopped. 0 and 5 gang. And then Anonymous donates $4.02, which puts us total at $715. I do believe we can hit 1,000 today. Let's go.
Congrats. And just like that, we're into the most infamous Pokemon, Jinx. I'm just going to be quiet to let you hear the wonder that is Jinx. Yeah, so Jinx is definitely a meme in this game. This is definitely the worst sound in video game history. No one can change my mind on that. Like, no one will be able to change my mind on that. Yeah, there's not much else to say about this fight. It's just a continuation of the past fights. Only in the Elite Four, the fights get harder, as expected. Jinx itself isn't that bad, but the next two Pokemon that we fight are run killers. They can literally take 10-15 minutes to kill if you're unlucky. And if you're lucky, they take maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, so it's just insane. Crobat and Hitmontop are the two that I'm talking about. Murkrow isn't that big of a pushover either, because Murkrow has the fastest attack speed in the entire game, and that means, yeah, you're gonna have it's gonna be a fun time. Yeah, it should be just above the HP threshold. Nope, it wasn't. It was just below the HP threshold. Determining HP thresholds in this game is actually pretty difficult because it's not consistent in any way. They don't have random amounts of HP, so the HP is consistent. It's just all the factors that combine make for a just a difficult time of knowing everything. Another member of the Panel de Pon or Puzzle League series of games, Cards of the Heart, actually did all the data mining for this game, and he knows the exact amount of damage every single attack does, and how much HP and their hidden power meter for every Pokemon on every difficulty. And he's also the one that is second place on pretty much every leaderboard for this game, with the exception of some of the marathon and garbage categories. So another thing I forgot to mention is that while you're clearing channels, you cannot die. So there is definitely a way that you can stall for time just by clearing panels, and that's what some players do, especially in online play. Not of this game, but of another game, Tetris Attack. They tend to just stall by flipping panels or by clearing. Okay, this fight's going a bit long. So, these fights can go very long. If you're not able to kill them quickly, they can take anywhere from a couple of minutes to a very long time. My all-time record for longest fight is somewhere in the 15-16 minute range. Hoping we don't have any of those on this run, because that would destroy my estimate. Also, if you want, you can go ahead and read donations for the rest of this fight, because I'm going to concentrate now.
Currently don't have any more donations, but in case you all missed it, our donations are going to Rise Above the Disorder, or RAD. That is a non-profit dedicated to removing the two greatest barriers facing mental health care access and affordability. To accomplish their mission, they provide a universal mental health care system to provide for people around the globe. If you believe in a world where everyone has access to the hope, health, and happiness they deserve, you, in fact, are rad. For more information, you can visit yourrad.org, or you can donate by typing !donate in chat. And don't forget, we have some exclusive RBG Gold Rush memorabilia, or a shirt, if you will. And proceeds from those sales go directly to RAD. If you're interested, you can type in !merch in chat, or you can go to sector6apparel.com/collections/RBG.
Yeah, so while you were doing that, I think talking about the charity really made me play a lot better, and we finished that last fight in about 5 minutes. Now we're into the difficult fights. I already took a death on this first fight, which is fine. It only it happened like 16 seconds in, and here's another one. So stop time can be pretty finicky. If you're gonna have a death, it's better to have it like 15 seconds in instead of 4.5 or 5 minutes in. which I've had happen multiple times. Oh, this is a good start. So, good players of this category would be able to link that opening chain in with the garbage, and just doing that is insane in its own right, because it's not easy to do. And then they get like a 13, 14, 15 chain. And even a 13, 14, 15 chain at this point would deal like maybe a third of the HP that this Pokemon has. Okay, that was an interesting switch I did not mean to do. But it actually had a beneficial result where I got a 4 or 5 chain off of it. One thing I didn't finish explaining was the notion that panels are power. The more panels you have, the more power you have. So if you're in a constant battle to maintain a good amount of panels, in addition to making sure that you are still attacking constantly. So it's a tough balance. It's definitely a tough balance. We can actually clear out all the garbage that was queued there. That happens occasionally, not too often, but whenever you do it, whenever that happens, it's a good feeling because you know that you're actually playing very fast. Because, like I said, to actually catch up to the garbage in this difficulty is like really hard. Good tier 1 clear there. So tier 1 clear is what you just saw there. It's literally basically what you just saw. It's a clear on... Okay, perfect. It's a clear where there's a row of garbage followed by some panels followed by more garbage. Okay, so this is what I consider the hardest fight in the game. This is the opponent that made me go 15.5 minutes once. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Him on top has the most HP of any Pokemon in this category. So, let's see what we can do here. Oh, another thing I need to explain, which you are going to see soon, are these steel garbage blocks. The steel blocks are called shock blocks. Okay. Well, you'll see them. You've probably already seen them, but they're steel blocks. They pretty much look like metal. They count as different type of garbage than your regular garbage. So that means that it'll take more than one. It'll take so if you have a garbage followed by shock block followed by more garbage, only the first row of garbage will clear, and then you have to do another match to destroy the garbage, the shock block, and then you have to do another clear to clear the garbage above the shock block. Hopefully that made sense. If it doesn't, don't worry. It's kind of hard to explain without actually seeing it in action. so far, this fight's been going better. You do not want to get this Pokemon in heal range if you can help it, because that means they're going to heal for a lot of HP. He's in heal range now, so we're going to get into the tuck and pull of healing now. Hopefully he just keeps on attacking and doesn't heal. But he's going to heal, because he's pausing. He hasn't healed yet. Maybe I can eke out a quick victory here, but nope, he stopped again and is going to heal now. He hasn't healed yet. Okay, stop. Got him. That was perfect Hitmontop fight. 2 minutes. I'm really happy with that fight. Next, we go into the second hardest fight in the game, Murkrow. Murkrow, as I said, attacks very quickly. And as such, that means that they can heal very quickly. Good opening chain, and as you can see, that 9 chain dealt maybe a quarter of their HP. Oh, also you're going to see the shock block, and you're most likely going to see what I was explaining earlier. There's a shock block and there's garbage above, so one clear, shock block, next clear, garbage above. So that should help explain what I was trying to explain earlier and didn't really explain very well. But seeing really does help. Alright. Murkrow's in heal range. That's not good. And already healed. So you can just see how quickly Murkrow's attacking. So, Murkrow's another Pokemon that fights can go on for a very long time. Also, Murkrow heals again. When you speedrun this difficulty, you just learn to have your peripheral vision on the opposing Pokemon because, or on the opposing Pokemon's HP bar, because knowing when your Pokemon has healed, when your opponent has healed, is pretty crucial in this category. Not in heal range yet, so I have to make this count. I don't think that's going to be enough. Nope, just short. So, more than likely going to heal. Unless, no, there's the heal. And very likely that they might heal again. One thing to mention is damage is not given until your chain or combo finishes, and all panels have finished clearing. So that's why knowing when to stop your chain is important. As you can see, Murkrow healed like 3 times in a row. And this is just what we have to deal with when running this category. If you're if you're a medium, if you're a intermediate runner of this game, if you're a expert level, if you're like a really good runner of this game, you would never see them heal at all. I'm not there yet. Like I said, I'm inconsistent in the fast builds. But it's something that I'm going to definitely try and learn for future runs. And I say that, and I've been running this game for like 2 years, and I still haven't gotten it down. It's a hard thing to learn. If you have any donations, feel free to go ahead and read them while I deal with Murkrow.
Currently, it does not look like we have any extra donations, but I can go up and say, as of course, always follow the runner here. Always follow Razorflamekun. You can also follow RBG Esports, and for future runners and future commentators. If you missed any runs today, don't worry. All the runs are going to be posted on the RBG YouTube channel. You just have to type in !YouTube in chat for all the information. You also maybe want to see what else happens today, or even tomorrow. There's a lot of great runs coming up in the future. All you gotta do is type in !schedule in chat to see what's going on throughout the entire weekend. We have so many great runs coming up tonight, and so many great runs coming up tomorrow. We even have a Final Fantasy 13 run tomorrow, and that is going to be amazing.
I can concur. I've seen Lou Dolphin speedrun Final Fantasy 13, and he just makes it look so easy. It's not. That was an interesting times 2 chain there. I don't even know how that happened. Yeah, I gotta do that.
Can I make one more little quick announcement?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, awesome. Don't forget, a great way to really help promote us right now for free. This is all free advertising, of course. You can post us on Twitch. You can grab that twitch.tv/RBG_esports.
Sorry.
Put that on social media. Do whatever you fancy. Share the channel. Gives us more people. It gives us more attention. That gives us more donations. Looks like something good happened.
Yeah, got like a 10 or 11 chain and finally finished off Murkrow. We're on the final fight now, and the final fight is mixed between him on the last 2 Pokemon you fight. He can attack moderately fast, and he's tankier than Murkrow is. Also, since he's the champion, Lance, he has his own music, which is nice. Even the panic theme, which is what you're hearing right now, is nice. It's just, the music in this game is really, really good. If you haven't played this game before, I would highly recommend picking it up. If it looks daunting at first, don't worry. There are a lot easier difficulties you can play than the one I'm doing. In fact, the difficulty I'm playing on, you have to beat, normally you have to beat normal, not normal, super hard in order to unlock. In order to unlock super hard, you have to beat hard. So they ease you into. That was weird. I was having trouble at the top of the screen. It wouldn't let me go all the way to the top. So I've never seen that happen. But yeah, there's easy, normal, hard, super hard, and intense. Easy is where I'd start if you're just starting to play this game. And then, if you've already played games like this before, I'd start on normal or hard. So, yeah, because of that weird, what happened, I don't know what happened, wouldn't let me, do anything at the top of the screen, for some reason. But we're in the home stretch. This is the last fight. Time is going to be when the screen. It's hard to explain. I'll just when the cursor disappears after the fight is basically when you know to stop the timer. I'll also make sure to mention it. Okay, got him down, so hopefully we can take him out before he heals. That should do it. Time. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of practice time. If I had practiced, then I would have been able to probably get like a 35 or 37. But even with that, my estimate, 35 minutes, that's 9 minutes over my PB. And that's just the amount of respect that you have to give this game, because times you can get when speedrunning this game vary tremendously. On the low end, you can get sub 20 times if you're like super good at this game. And on the high end, you can get like 35, 40, 45, 50 hour long times.
Wow.
If you, yeah, this game is not as hard as some of the other games in the series. This is more skill and technique than the other games. But if you want to learn how to speedrun this game, you can contact me on Discord or DM me on whisper me on Twitch. Let me. It is all right if I DM you invite to a specific Discord server?
You can just put it. Oh, I'm not sure if. Tell you what, DM me and I'll put it in chat.
Okay.
In the meantime, any other things you'd like to shout out real fast?
Thanks for having me. And hope everyone enjoyed the run, even though it did go a little long. It's fine. No limits. Never. Generate a link. Copy.
All right. While all that is going through, we're going to go ahead and get into our break screen and set up for the next run, which kind of kicks into our roadblock here, which is going to be Road Redemption with Twan Man. Stay tuned. This is a fantastic run.